Richard was eating a cheap corn cob when his son kept saying, "It's hot, but I love it." That single moment gave him $1 million idea. People loved spicy food. He decided he would create the hottest chips ever. He started buying packets of chips and bags of chilies, worrying his wife since they already struggled with rent and groceries. But instead of stopping him, she supported him completely. Together, they tested chili after chili, trying to capture the same roasted corn flavor. Even the company's R&D team couldn't figure it out. But Richard believed the real taste would come only from traditional methods. After countless tries, he and his wife finally created the perfect sauce. Then came bad news, layoffs. No one cared about Richard's idea. One supervisor even insulted him, saying, "You're just a cleaner. Stop thinking so much." But Richard refused to quit. He called the CEO in Italy, introduced himself as a cleaning technician, and somehow convinced him to try the chips. He and his wife made a sample and sent it. A few days later, the CEO suddenly arrived at the factory. Everyone panicked. If he hated the product, the whole factory could be shut down. Richard's confidence shook, but his wife stood him in front of the mirror and said, "I believe in you. Don't stop now." When the CEO questioned him, Richard didn't know business terms, but he spoke honestly from his heart. The CEO loved his passion and instantly approved the product. Flaming Hot chips were launched, but nobody bought them. Shelves gathered dust, and Richard felt crushed. Then his son reminded him, "People don't even know what it is. We need to promote it ourselves." So Richard gathered his old salesman friends, and they handed out chips in schools, shops, and on the streets. Slowly, the demand exploded. The CEO called with a new target: 5 million boxes. The factory ran day and night, and within 6 months, sales broke every record. One day, the CEO waited for Richard in an office and said, "I'm from a simple family too. If I had stopped dreaming, I'd never be here today." Then he promoted Richard, the man who once mopped floors, to marketing director. The entire factory cheered as Richard finally saw his dream come true.